I know I'm talking too much, but I'm pretty much done talking now. Some kimchi. You guys, I'm just so happy. Hi guys, so today I'll be trying these Korean rice cakes. I guess they're called Tteokbokki. I got it from the frozen department. So let's try this. It says 2 to 3 servings, and I guess it's gluten-free. About the wheat. How do we open this? I can open this. It has the sauce and the rice cakes. So it's in Korean, so it has pictures, so I'm gonna assume that it says 270 water though. 270, you add a bit of water. I guess you're supposed to rinse out the rice cakes first. Alright, we'll just get started. So, I do have some water, about a cup of water right here. I will put in. And then we'll put the packet in. It has a sweet smell to it. Okay, so you guys know that I cook at my mom's house in my own room, and today my mom's actually not out. She does not work today, but she's not at home either. She went to doctor's and she can be home anytime, so if she interrupts, don't mind her. And she's seen the setup in this room already, but she hasn't seen like me actually cooking, so I hope she doesn't come home anytime soon. So I'll just mix this up. Whoa. It's kind of thick like tomato sauce, like ketchup. And it's super hot in my room right now. I also got some fish cakes from the supermarket that I'll be adding to it. And I have some kimchi on the side in case I want to eat some with it. So I guess you're supposed to wait till it starts boiling, and then you add the rice cakes in. Okay, let me add some of this in. Actually, I should add all of it, but I can't finish. Oh, don't eat this. I'm actually really curious to try this. So if you guys watch my vlog, the one where we went to Gen Korean barbecue, that was my first time trying the rice cakes. It wasn't that good. I mean, it was really dry. I wasn't sure it was cooked or or I had to cook it myself. So this is pretty much my second time trying the rice cakes. And it has some English wording with it. It says rice cake with spicy sauce. It kind of reminds me of like mochi. Oh, I need to get a drink first. So I'm going to have soybean milk today. And this time it's still not cold. It's getting softer. This is actually my first meal of the day. It is 2:52 p.m. Today has been a stressful day. I actually have a story time today for pretty much the first time. So we'll talk about that soon. I don't know how long we're supposed to cook this for. I guess until it's soft. Let me try the rice cake. It's soft. Really doughy. Let me cook a few more minutes until the broth thickens, perhaps. I think that should be good. Oh, I forgot. I'm gonna add some rice cakes to it. Soak in. Maybe I should just eat in here. I'm not gonna finish this, and this is just for me to eat. Ralph, this is probably too spicy for Ralph, and my mom probably wouldn't want to eat this either because she doesn't like anything I make. I like how the dough is really soft for something that's just frozen. It's like a mochi. It reminds me of like mochi. Without the sauce, it would definitely be flavorless. I should get a spoon. Let me try the broth. It's spicy and sweet at the same time. I would say more on the spicier side. Kind of reminds me of kimchi stew, but not really. Kind of reminds me of that spicy nuclear noodle that I tried a while back. Try the fish cake. I like the fish cake a lot. Yeah, the one I had at the Gen Korean barbecue tastes nothing like these. These are actually really soft compared to what I had. What I had was pretty hard. It is so hot in here that I'm starting to sweat. So I have a story time today, and so about 10 years, 2006, 2007, my identity was stolen. A credit card was opened under my name, and this is when I was about 18, 19, when I just started college. We eventually found out. Well, at first, I didn't know that there was a bank card under my name. We found out because I guess all the mail was forwarded to the P.O. box And then eventually all the mail from the PO box was forwarded to my house. I showed my mom. She didn't know who it was, but then she recognized the PO box, and then we knew who it was. So then I reported it. Spicy. I reported it to my bank, and I did a police report. And today I went to my mom. I asked for the papers. I forgot that they even sent me a paper saying that everything's been cleared with my bank and everything. There are no charges and everything. But so this is 2007, 2008. It's around 2006, around that time. That person was at first making the payments. Then they stopped making the payments. Then I knew who it was. So the case is closed and everything. And this week was a very stressful week. On Friday, I got a voicemail because it's a private number. I don't want to pick it up. So I listened to the voicemail, and they're saying that there's a possibility I might be sued, this and that. Call this number, good luck. So I start crying, and I told Ralph about it. Ralph's like, well, calm down. I was telling him, what could it be? And I called them, and they told me about the same. They told me that it was a case that was open, that I owed a certain amount of money and this and that. And I told Ralph, remember when I told you years ago that I filed that someone had using my identity, like identity theft? And I told him that, and I called Bank of America, and they only kept records up to 7 years, so they weren't really any help. I actually went, before I found that paper that my mom had, I was at the police department today, and they said that they only hold records up to 10 years, and that if they do have my record, it's in the warehouse, and they have to dig it up, and they'll let me know within 10 days or so. But I'm just so glad that my mom kept the documents proving that everything was not my fault and I was cleared. I just don't understand why it's resurfacing. And it turns out that they've been contacting me all these years, and they gave me a previous address, but that was when I was 23 and I'm 30 now. That was a previous old address, and they said that they assumed that I wanted to go to court because they never heard from me. The thing is that I've never heard from them. All these years I thought it was clear, and you know, I have proof that they investigated and everything. So I don't understand why they're contacting me with a particular account number, because the same 4 digits matches the one that had proof of the bank saying that I'm clear. So my mom went to the doctor's, and she's actually making a copy of that paper to claim, and I just have to email the law firm and tell them that I'm waiting for the police report, and it might just take 10 days. I know I'm talking too much, but I'm pretty much done talking now. Some kimchi. You guys, I'm just so happy that I have that paper. Imagine if I lost that paper, and because I can be irresponsible at times. Imagine if I lost the paper, I didn't let my mom hold on to it, and the bank has no proof of it, and there's no promises that the police department can find that record in the warehouse. I'm pretty much screwed. This is actually really spicy. And you know, when I called the law firm, they're like, were you aware? I'm like, no, I was not aware. This is my first time hearing it. I mean, an incident that happened like 10 years ago. The only incident that I remember was that incident was a case never closed. You know, because I have papers saying that it was closed. But I'm just so relieved that my mom kept it. It's like someone blaming you for something that you have. It felt like, honestly, when I talked to them first, and then the next day I was like, okay, I was like, you know what, can you wait until tomorrow until my fiance is with me on the phone? He works at Apple and he's not off right now. He has meetings. And he goes, I'm sorry, did you say Applebee's? But what does it matter? What does that have to do with anything? Why would he have to question me that? And it felt like it felt like it was a lose-lose situation for me. It kind of felt like he was also saying, oh, you know, we only do cases, and the majority of the cases that we do, we always win. It was kind of his way of saying we wouldn't take this case with the bank unless, you know, we were confident that you are to blame, pretty much. I'm just so a fish cake. This kimchi is so good. This is pretty spicy for me. To be honest, I don't know if I would buy this again. It's one of those things where you see it and you're really interested in trying it, and once you try it, you either like it or you don't like it. And this is kind of too spicy. I'm really sweaty. spilled some of my stuff. I don't think I can finish all of it. It did say two to 3 servings, guys. Oh, I also have like the instant, it was like the frozen department of the black noodles that I'm gonna try soon. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening to my story time. Apologize if I didn't explain it too well. At the end of the day, I'm just super happy that it's in the process of getting resolved. Something that I shouldn't come after me if it's been, you know, resolved after all these years. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so, and I will talk to you guys soon.